fire, man. Fire.
Street sweepers.
Stove God
Yes.
calls on Jay-Z.
You guys know about this?
No, I don't. I didn't know about it. But
Okay, yeah. Go ahead and.
well, I just know that
break it
Jay-Z
down, yeah.
helped some folks as far as like court goes, legal
Right.
troubles. He's a real one for those types of people, right?
Yeah.
I think. I mean, I don't know Jay-Z personally. Again, right? Never met the guy.
Me either.
But you know, I know that.
Would you take the money or the lunch with Jay-Z?
The money? Fucking retarded. Get out of here, bro. Not only that, but Jay-Z said he wouldn't give his cousin $5,000. Right. He's like, that's not how it works. $5,000 to you is a 5-piece, bro. It's $5 to me. It's, you know,
Yeah.
like that.
I'll take the bread,
That
too.
shit hurt my feelings, bro, for his cousin. But yeah, I would take the money. What would you take, the money or the dinner?
I'm taking the money.
Right.
Yeah,
Thank
for
you.
sure.
Hey, I think he said he would take them. He was like, "Why would you take dinner with me? Fucking take the money." Right. And again, no, I like Jay-Z.
Yeah.
But I, like his music, whatever. Anyway, you tell it, bro. Some legal trouble, some contract
man,
issues.
so-
He's
so-
asking for help.
This stove guard thing has been bothering me, and I want to talk about it before we get out of here today. And then we're gonna talk a little WrestleMania before we get out of here. Shout to Cam. This stove guard shit bothers me because, so stove guard Cooks is a MC out of Syracuse, New York.
Yeah.
He's kind of like New York's next big thing.
Okay.
From what we're hearing, from what the internets are saying, is that he signed a deal with Baby Grand Records. Now, for any people who don't know Baby Grand Records, they're a big independent label. They were pretty popular like the mid 2000s, but they're notorious for giving out bad deals. So Stove put out an album I think 5 years ago. It was called Reasonable Drought. Rock Marciano from Flip Mode Squad, Busta Rhymes' crew.
Yep.
Kind of the resurgence after Flip Mode and really started doing like these dark beats, and Rock is incredible. But Rock produced the album. It kind of became like this street classic, kind of like Reasonable Doubt, Jay-Z's Reasonable Doubt, but it's called Reasonable Drought. So Stove got a really big buzz. And then Westside Gun, Griselda was kind of like, they kind of brought him into the game somewhat. So they started doing records with him. He kind of built this cult following.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Stove is getting ready to drop this album and produced entirely by Swizz Beatz. And shout out to Avenue Beats, by the way, to salute him. He's an incredible producer that works with Swizzy. They got a project out, or project made, and it was supposed to come out in February. Never came out. Well, Stove hit socials and like, yo, this album's dropping midnight tonight. It never drops. So the internet's in an uproar because, number one, we didn't get the album. We're anticipating it. And I don't know the true story on the Baby Grand situation, but if he signed with Baby Grand, the odds are that the deal might be lopsided and the music's not coming out. So I'm in NY in November for the Bars on Wheels premiere. Shout out to my brother Papoose. We had a show in Brooklyn. Busta Rhymes was doing a giveaway, like a Thanksgiving giveaway. It was like the week of Thanksgiving. I was out there. And Nims is there, all these incredible New York artists is there, fucking, you name it, bro. MOP was there, Papoose, everybody was there, right? Mm-hmm. And I'm outside of the venue. I'm trying to call Pap to get in, and the service is terrible. It's loud. It's a club, the whole nine. I can't get in there right away. So I'm walking around, my wife and I, we just, hanging out, whatever. And I see this van, Stove God Cooks. Like, this album promo was fire, bro. It was like a cocaine brick. And it was like the artwork was his face. You know what I'm saying? Like split up with the razor. Now, Stove God, just so y'all know, he's on a Clips album, but he's very much so like the brick rap, the brick talk. You feel me? Mm-hmm. He's very entertaining. He reminds me of like a young Jeezy kind of with the 50 Cent melodic, hooks, verses. He's dope. Like I say, he's like the next big thing coming out. So anyway, the promo is incredible. He's got this record coming out. It's called the Goat Stamp. It drops on DSPs, but Baby Grand is only promoting for this record. And from their side, I understand is their record so they trying to push it. The album hasn't came out. So Stove, I guess, asked Hove for help because Hove helps out a lot with these type of situations, but the album still hasn't dropped. So the reason I want to talk about it before we get out of here is that artists is so important. Two things, right? And again, I don't know the situation of Stove. I don't know if it's a bad deal, or maybe they just can't come to terms with releasing a project. The music's going to go. I mean, when this music hits the public, it's going to do great things, right? Because he's just great at what he does, and he makes incredible music. But the shitty thing about it is that somebody's fucking around with his money. Yo, he's got kids. You know what I'm saying? He's got a family.
Why do they do that?
I think sometimes it's because they want to distinguish people's heat for either tax write-off, the label, or, you know, there could have been like an enemy maybe at the label that's trying to like detour him, right? But for the young artists and the young kids out there that want to do music or want to be in entertainment, make sure that you got a lawyer present when you're signing these contracts, but also remember that if you do sign a contract, that you need to keep to your agreement.
Yeah.
And I don't know the situation, which sucks. Like I wish Stove hasn't said shit, bro. Like it's been quiet. And this album's got big features on it. Like he got Push on that album, Westside, Benny. He's got some heavyweights. And then Swizz Beatz did the whole album. So it sucks for the fans because we want to go out there and support him. And at the same time, it's like he's just having so many difficulties, and it sucks, bro, because I feel for him, Grizz, because that's the same shit that happened with Pap and our team. When Pap got signed.
Could you change your name? Could you change your name and drop music under a different name?
That's a great question.
Like, what is that? What do they own? Like, when you sign a record, when you sign a contract, or when you sign an agreement with a record label, you sign it as this person, right? Like, hey, this is Stove Cooks, whatever.
Yeah, Stove God Cooks. Yeah,
Stove God Cooks, right? Is it like you can't change your name, be somebody else, and go make music elsewhere, like under a different name?
There's probably some sort of
there's a loophole, I think.
They probably have your name in it in some way, shape, or form, like your actual government.
Okay, AKA whatever. I mean,
Yeah.
fuck, man.
I mean,
there's gotta be a way around it.
It's hard, and I hope that what I do hope is shout to Rock Nation and all them guys. I hope that they find a way, because this kind of similarly happened with Clips when Clips was gonna drop the album last year or 2 years ago. Def Jam said, no, you're not putting Kendrick on an album because of this whole thing with Drake, and they decided to leave and go to Rock. I know they got to get bought out. I think Push had to pay like 6 figures to get his deal, pay his deal off. So I don't know if it's a money thing or whatever, but I truly hope that Stove can, because, bro, let me tell you something. When Pap got signed the job for $1.5 million with Busta, his flame was extinguished. Like the flame the buzz he had built after Touch It, and in the Joe record, he was the hottest rapper in the world. And signing that deal was the worst thing for him because immediately the A&Rs, they didn't have a piece of it. He did a direct deal with the owner. So then the hate starts coming.
They had no reason. There was no incentive or whatever.
You got a record with Snoop Dogg produced by Scott Storch's first single, Sabotage. So I feel for him because you sign a deal thinking this is going to be your grace. Like, I'm on it now, baby. And it just becomes like the worst nightmare for him. So any artist that supports Stove God, what I want to start doing, bro, is I know Baby Grand's been on socials, talking this, that, and the third, promoting. I want us collectively to come through as a culture for Stove God and start tagging, start really blasting on Baby Grand. Like, fix this shit. Like, do the right thing. Let's get this album out. The fans want it. I think the game needs it. We talked about, Billboard hits it. Like, this kid's got the potential with the right backing.
He's from New York?
He's from Syracuse. Yeah, he's from upstate. He's got the tools to become that next big thing. It's very reminiscent of Troy Ave. When Troy Ave was coming out, he had the 50 cosign, the whole nine, the independent thing, and New York radio wouldn't get behind him. And then unfortunately he had his legal battle. Yeah. But Troy was amazing because he had the skills and everything in the toolkit to make it happen, and someone's blocking him. right? So I want us to be vocal, man. Let's get out there and you know, engage for Stove God. Let's get this album out. And even if it becomes a point where he does a direct to fan type of thing, just get out there and support, man. Because these are the things that's holding hip hop from being in the top billboards, because these artists that got it, we're letting them fall by the wayside. The fan support. And fans are fickle. I understand that. Some people are going to be like, I'm never going to listen to the album. It's not going to come out. Same thing with Drake. It's like, I don't want to listen to Iceman. You're waiting too long. But we gotta kind of make our voice be known and get out there and support. So salute to Stove God Cooks, man. I hope everything goes well, and I'm definitely excited for the project. I want to hear it. But get out there and support the artists. Get vocal about this shit, because it's not right. Whatever's happening is not right. Yeah. And maybe he can't talk about it because of the legal situation, but I hope everything pans through with him. So again, shout to Stove God, shout to Swizzy, shout to Avenue Beats. That's my guy.